Howdy, everybody. I think we are set up and ready to go. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's a little spotty, but I think we can carry on through the night. How is everybody doing this lovely evening? Okay. It's time for the trial of chambers. Specifically this chamber, the one that I'm currently standing in. And not the chamber that I'd like to be standing in on 121. Ugh. Okay. So, God, a lot of shit's happened, hasn't it? Oh man, we've had a lot of things occur over the weekend, haven't we? Trump got shot at again almost. Oh hey, there's Osmo White. Osmo White gave me a good, nice little fat donation of quartz to help finish off all of this. And we are 1/4 of the way done. I finished off all of this junk today, yesterday, the day before. Like, let me slow down everything. In fact, what instead of building, like I could be building, sure. Let me go and walk you through everything that's over there, because I've worked hard to get this far. But in the end, it may or may not matter. I don't know. Anyway, so it's hard to see exactly how crazy this place is. Obviously, it goes back a long ways. So I've got to finish off this bit. And then I'm going to go on over to here. So this is all of this particular quadrant that I got done. It's kind of unfortunate that bits of this are like, you can't really go into the game like I would like, but I mean, you can get inside, but you can't play the game. Like 90% of the systems are just not done. But I got a lot of the sort of in-between lines, a lot of the things that talk to other parts of the game. I'm gonna just go ahead and turn that off just so that it's not in my face. And yeah, like there is so much. Like I got all the copper placed. I've gotten this area. Like, oh man, I don't want to spoil it. Normally you're not supposed to be able to enter the game this way, but we will, because there ain't shit here to stop you. So why not? Okay, so this is all going to be that white void just as soon as I get all the item frames and stuff, and I'm not looking forward to placing item frames. Oh boy, item frames are going to be a nightmare. Okay, so you're supposed to fall down and land here. Damn, you got us all. I thought you were at 121. Yeah, I'm going to be in a 121 vault one of these days. I wish I was in a vault, but we don't have 121. Updating soon. Speaking of updating, future updated as well. So, you know. Hold on. There we go. I recommend a texture pack to make glowstone white. Yeah, we may end up having to do that. I don't know. I do like the look here. Ah, damn it. Not supposed to fall in here. We're going to have to put drowned and other mobs in there to make your life worse. I do like the look of the white maps. Like, this just looks so good. So I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, you fall down in here. This is the starting point. And there are like several paths you can take. For example, there is a hidden path right there. You hit that button, and that opens this up, and it sucks you down. And so you can swim under everything and come out here. You can't reach up in there, but there is a path over there you can take. Swim out and get through here, so this is a quick way around all the obstruction. I really like how this room turned out. Like, we got all the little knickknacks and all the sort of like decoration, and it looks so good. This was a work area I'm gonna have to clean up, because it's just a bunch of like stuff hanging around. This stuff is all good. Like, this stuff looks like it should. But this part here, like I can't have an ender chests and crafting table, shulker boxes, chests. Like, those can't be there for when we're done So I'll have to move that to a staging area. Yeah, it's nice progress. I know, I've made a lot of progress. Skibbity Toilet is mewing sick. What the fuck? Okay. Anyway, speaking of Skibbity Toilet, we have Skibbity Biden right over here. I should probably say something. Well, I don't know. Joe Biden, the name, and Skibbity Skibbity. That works good enough, I think. Yeah, this was a great little Easter egg there. And we have this dirty shower room over here. There's going to be a skeleton in here to tickle your bones. And there's also a path down here you can take, but I won't take that quite yet. I can't wait to show you the rotted tree. The rotted tree turned so good. The rotten tree is amazing. It turned out well. I'm very happy with it. This area over here is you're supposed to be able to make these jumps because obviously you have jump boost. But you're not supposed to be able to make this jump without jump boost. But you're supposed to be able to jump up onto these pipes, and then that allows you access to that room. But down in here, you can jump over here without jump boost and make it into this white void room, which is a secret passage on over to here. Sadly, this is where the quadrant cuts off. But don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by that fucking hologram. There, I can't get in there. Anyway, don't be fooled by that hologram. You can't actually, like, get in there yet. Let's cut down the speed. So, like, you're going to be able to fall into this room. There's going to be, like, gratings and pathways that lead over there. So these are vents and, what are they? Water pipes you can crawl in. Like, there's going to be a lot of cool shit. Hello, yes, welcome. Oh, you're on a wrong account. Those are your shulkers. Yeah, I'm going to lump those in with the rest of my work shulkers. And I'm going to move everything over to the next quadrant over. Because we don't need to be situated over in this quadrant anymore. This is where I've had all my work shulkers, like the items, or the power cards, the map arts. I even made a little water pool here. I had a little carpet duper. Just like a bunch of work stuff so that I can accomplish the making of this quadrant. Now that it's done, I don't see a reason to keep it anymore. So we got this room finished. I think it turned out pretty well. Obviously, none of the mobs are in place yet. So that's going to be a nightmare. We've got like 3 drowned that are wielding tridents that I've got to cart down here somehow safely. I especially love how the little fans turned out. They look so dead on accurate. Where it says, I've decided to just do this last. Where it says graffiti goes here, we're probably going to have signs here. Maybe not necessarily Crimson Wood signs, but, you know, something that'll catch your attention. We were originally, for graffiti, we were going to have map art. But with all this exposed glowstone, it's hard to tell right away, but this was all going to be white maps with, so it's going to be an item frame with a white map over it, and we have a solid white map we can use for that. But that's going to be on every single one of these. And that really does damage your frame rate. So we may just not bother if we make that, we make the glowstone texture flat white. I don't know. Either way, I think for graffiti, we're going to just do signs. Because signs are on the fly changeable. If we make a map art, because that's what graffiti was going to be. It was going to be map art. If we do that, you can't change it, you know, because I would lock the map, much like the power cards. Like the maps that work for the power cards, these are all locked. And I can do that. It takes a little extra time, but I could do that. But the problem very quickly becomes, well, you know, how many map arts am I going to need to make just for the graffiti alone? 8 map arts was like a month and a half of work. I don't want to think about having to do more. Oh, this was a Super Mario reference over in here. I'm definitely gonna do the Super Mario map art. I am probably still gonna do the white voids for all of this. So I don't know. It's iffy. I'm still like, maybe parts of it we won't. Maybe parts of it we will. We'll wing it. It's not a big deal. Over here we have the bar, the Alpha Computer bar. Alpha Computer works here. He works at the bar, as it's very clearly written there. We've got to get Alpha Computer, who is currently stashed here, though you can't see because entity render distances. He's another trident wielding drowned. We'll get him over there. Yeah, there's a bunch of shit here. That hallway, beyond this hallway, is done. Like this little shower hallway room is done. The mirror room is almost done. I've just got to get some lighting up in here. What else? This area is done. So like everything up above here, this is in a new quadrant, so it's not gonna show. But obviously all of this needs to be done. This will probably be the next quad I tackle after I'm done with this. It took about 2, maybe 3 weeks to do a quadrant. So maybe the end of October is looking more realistic. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I forgot to put this here. Okay, I need an item frame and a diamond shovel. I meant to put that there as like a valve or as a sort of a, because that's a shower, so you would press the button there to activate the valve. And the only annoying bit is that because this is all underground and we're deep in the darkness and stuff, we get glow squids spawning, and that's not very backroomsy, but I can't help that. 6,000 plus maps are going to be fun to place. Oh my god. Yeah. That was Osmobite. That's why I asked you for all of the redstone blocks. I'm probably going to get Dark's iron golem farm and just start making a ton of compasses and then growing a bunch of paper. And so hopefully we can make the 6,000 or so empty maps that we'll need to place on all of these structures. Because the idea is this is supposed to be seamless. You're not supposed to tell that you can walk into this. And it's a secret passage. Ooh. Anyway, what'd you say, Dark? Shame we can't get structure voids? Why do we need structure voids? What would structure voids do for us? I'm not certain I follow. What would we need of that in survival? I genuinely don't see a point. Okay, 3. There we go. Because like, get that shovel and a block. With structure void, that was only useful for the structure block, right? Have a teal valve texture? You mean to like put in an item frame? I mean, I guess we could do it that way. Yeah, I see. Okay, yeah, that took me a moment. I had to think about what that looked like. Yeah, for the pipe detailing. Ooh, that would honestly be really good. Copperator did something like that. With invisible item frames and transparency on maps. We can do the transparency, but we don't have invisible item frames, so we can't exactly do it how Copperator did it. Still really good idea, though. Also, I just love the detail of like the armor stand in the toilet. I wanted to put more armor stands in toilets and then have them all have diamond helmets and like iron chest plates. Just to give it that sort of, open toilet vibe. But like, I don't know. I don't think that would work out just because there'd be way too many of them. I think having just the iron trapdoor on the top is a good enough toilet lid. That's convincing for the... Because, like, I'm the only person, and by extension you guys, the only people who are going to sit here and stare at a toilet in Minecraft. Like, is it detailed enough? Is it accurate? Does it convey the image I want you to see? Like, the players are going to look at that and go, oh, that's a toilet. And then walk on, and they're not going to think a thing of it. So, that's kind of like the valve. You got the valve on the side there. It's the best I could do. But anyway, yeah. I love the neon effect with the hanging signs. Yeah, the hanging sign neon, because obviously, glow ink is very common. I saw another person who made a, what did they do? They made a cyberpunk type build, and they were using this on a series of signs to give it a sort of neon sign look. And I looked at that and went, oh my God, that's perfect. And so I stole the hell out of that. So that's why that's structured the way that it is. Anyway, so one trick about escape the jack rooms, blackstone buttons, with the exception of the ducky's eyes over here, blackstone buttons do stuff. Regular buttons do not. So this is a secret sort of underwater, you know, this is a passageway that leads to, it's a very long roundabout way, but this leads under that starting pool here. So we took a secret passage that takes you under this and then dumps you out here. Oh, I have Fulbright because I'm in water. Right, the conduit power. But yeah, so this is the second sort of pool with, what would you call this? Grating. It kind of takes you under the starting grate area and then up behind it. And this is a shortcut to the rotted tree. The only problem is, because it's a shortcut, or rather it's a direct path, but the problem is you will drown if you aren't careful. This is a quick way to this area. And so this is the rotted tree. This is the uppermost area. I added in a new lighting fixture that is completely unique to 2B2T because the upper area was just so dark. It needed a lighting fixture of some kind, so I got a sort of fluorescent lamp, something or other. And another curiosity I found, cats can spawn down here. So that's going to be annoying. Can't really do much about him, except beat him to death. But I'd feel bad if I beat a cat to death. Get out of here, cat. Oh well. Nothing that can be done. Like the bats and the slimes, it can't be helped. They'll spawn if they're going to spawn, and you're just going to have to kind of make do. But anyway, so this is the staircase that leads down to it, and it's all broken. And yeah, this is the rotted tree. I love how it turned out. It's so good. It feels like a place, like it's a living, breathing place. Like it's what's corrupting this whole place. It's what's making everything all dirty and ugly. Should probably replace a lot of this bottom with more black concrete and stuff, but I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, that's the reason why the sewers are all nasty. Ooh, nasty. Are you allowed to use free cam while playing? No, you're not allowed to use any hacks of any kind. This is just me showing it off because we all put so much detail and effort. Coprator and Universon helped me tremendously with this thing. Oh, and we're gonna have slimes over in this corner. Maybe I can like carpet it off, or I can like make a workaround of some kind, because I think the slime chunk is only this corner. Yeah, this is the chunk. So this is the slime chunk right in here. So I'm gonna have to like do something about that. Whoops. Okay, I'm just gonna like outline this a little bit, just to sort of show where it is, so that I can come back here later and like put in some sort of thing to hold on, fix this. Give me one moment. There we go. Just had to be extra careful whenever you mess with the F3 screen or the F3 stuff. Never hurts to be careful. But yeah, so this is the slime chunk. I'm probably gonna like carpet it or put string just to see if that like stops it. They don't seem to spawn on the skulk, and they don't spawn on the skulk veins. So maybe I just cover this with veins and glow lichen. I think the glow lichen also interferes. I don't know yet. We'll have to test that out. But yeah, so that's the rotted tree. The rotted tree is a 3-level room. Like, you have this back gate here, there's a secret passageway that leads up, back up to here. So there's a way to get back up if you fall down. There is a passageway that leads off to the depths. And the depths are dangerous because you'll drown. The music's loud. Oh, I'm so sorry. Whoops. Oh. It's not that loud. Hold on. Yeah, no, the music's exactly where it was. Yeah, no, the music's fine. It's been, I haven't touched music settings. Sorry if it's too loud for you. I'm trying to like strike a balance between the two. Anyway, so there is a secret trick hole here for you to fall down, for if you are not careful, if you wander over here. That kind of looks like a mushroom block from a distance, so you may not notice that, and if you're not careful, you'll right down onto the third level, the bottom layer. I still want to rough up the bottom here, just to make it feel like this is a more worn out, destroyed structure that the tree is colonizing. Something like that. I think that works. Now that I can hear your voice, let's talk Cane Pickles. Yeah! Cane Pixels. Oh my god. Cane, the MVP. So, last Thursday, Cane Pixels uploaded found footage number 3. And let me tell you, holy fucking shit. It was nice. It was just... I'm gonna go rewatch it after this. Like, I want to embrace it for what it is. That was an amazing tour de force. It was a 45-minute long found footage episode where this poor dude finds a monster and it chases him and then he gets away. Like, that is unheard of. You never hear of some sort of like backrooms victim inadvertently finding salvation, or even though he still dies. He probably dies of like exhaustion or actually thirst. He probably dies of thirst if I had to guess. But like, he made it out safely, or not out, but he made it safely to a place where he can die in peace, I guess. So I don't know. Small victories, I suppose. Anyway, there's this big giant pipe room that I'm also really proud of. This pipe room connects. This is another big multi-tiered area. This pipe room connects back up. Take me up, you fucker. There we go. This connects you back up here to this room. And I've also got that working, which is a mechanism that slides that partition open. And again, black stone buttons do things. So you kind of have to have your eyes peeled. That's so cool. Love how that is. And then it slides closed after a time. And now. Oh, what the hell? I didn't expect that to happen. Huh. Oh well, whatever. You get through, that's all that matters. There should be a button here. I don't know why there isn't, but whatever, we'll deal with that. And so yeah, this leads you back down to the beginning area. There is an exit here, which is currently closed. Good. That's how all the exits should be. Should be able to get into them. This is a sort of dark and dreary area. This is the toilet that is associated with that exit, so you gotta cast the correct key. In this case, it's a Glimmer of Despair named with that. Or else you won't be able to. And then this is... Oh, fuck. I didn't do this. Whoops. Okay, I need to solve... this little issue. I didn't put an iron trapdoor up here as well as this water stream. There's supposed to be a water stream that allows you up and down. There we go. So I just need a singular iron trapdoor and that fixes it. Okay, I should have one two buttons. Okay. That probably won't cause trouble. Will it? What about here? No? Okay, cool. So 2 stone buttons and an iron trap door. Whoops. There's nothing in there. It looks good. Thank you. It looks cool. How many people do I plan on inviting? Like 4 or 5 specific people. Probably maybe after I've gotten them out of the way, because they're the people I really, really had in mind. Like, they're the people I wanted to invite first. Once I've done them, I'll invite others. This is a lot of just, like, creating something and then having the big content creator types see it and experience it. Because this is a unique experience that has not yet been done on 2B2T. You don't see an escape room that is redstone driven and extremely intricate and complicated. You don't see this. This is not normal. Nobody does this, which is precisely why I want to do it. It's different. Fuck socks. I can't seem to get in there. Able to relink the backrooms thing that I voice acted in. Also, if you feel free to check progress of your place later. Okay. Yeah, I'll check on your place later, Dark. Or maybe right now. I hear it storming. But yeah, the thing that I voice acted in a year and some change ago. I could show it to you. Just remind me in Discord, because I will forget. Put that there. There we go. Okay, iron trapdoor. That goes back down to this secret passageway in here. You're supposed to be able to swim down this. Yeah. Bam and bam. Okay, you can't always get through there. But if you can, then it's a surefire quick stop back to here. So that's a secret sort of passageway in the wall there that you wouldn't otherwise see. And then I think the last sort of section that I've not shown off is this. You swim up through this big open area to this giant stairwell. Oh, those are stone blocks. Okay. Yeah, that mechanism is working good. That leads us back up to here. And so there's as long as you make noise in this area and you trigger this mechanism, you are always able to go back down. And then you can go into the pipe room, and so that leads me to... Let me open the door, or the wall. Love that. Okay. So back down in the pipe room, we have two choices. This path that leads you all the way over here, which is the upper area of the rotted tree. This is an exit, which is why you would want to come here. Fuck. 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 That's not good. Oh, you fucking shitting me. Oh, God fucking damn it. I thought if I backed away enough, that would be enough. Okay, that's not good. I'll have to fix that. Oh my God. He blew all of this up. Little fucker. Fucking hate creepers, man. Why do they destroy blocks? If TNT doesn't destroy blocks, then neither should a creeper. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to get another lighting fixture to hang down here and be bright. Prevent that shit from happening. God, that sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get glow lichen, but I think I'll just use a lighting fixture like this. I think it's just easier. Anyway, what I was originally gonna say is there's an exit there that you might want to take. You might need to. Oh, there's gonna be slime in this room sometimes. That's interesting. There's going to be skeleton lifeguards here as well, so that might incentivize you to be a little more fleet-footed I don't know. There is a locker that can dump you items or give you items. So that's relative, or relevant rather. There's a reason you might want to come back here. This is the backmost corner, right in here, the backmost corner of the game. And then this is the other half of the pipe room. So, you know, plenty of pipes, plenty of water. And we got this giant canal that leads off to an area. Oh, man. And then that's the other part that I couldn't necessarily do. Okay. Well, that more or less is it for everything that I've achieved so far. So we're going to go and visit Dark Takanuva's place. He's also been working hard from what I've seen. Just, I haven't actually paid that much attention because I've been so busy. Okay. So, I patched the hole in the floor, so there's no longer a direct line to... oh, are you fucking shitting me? It immediately clears up. That's so gay. I hate that. Well, you know how it is. Oh, yeah, my render distance. I don't need it to be that high. Oh, but anyway, yes. We knew mobs would be a problem. Well, I mean, I probably should have used a bow, Arthur. You're not wrong. I figured that I'd backed up enough, that it was far enough away. I didn't feel like digging into my ender chest just to get a bow, just to kill a single creeper. Yeah. Oh well. Lesson learned the unfortunately hard way. So that's a bunch of quartz stairs and skulk that he blew up. Oh, and skulk veins and glow lichen. Those all got toasted. It's infuriating. Anyway, hey Chase, just left Discord server that was mandating that I be online. That's weird. I understand why you left, though. Those fireworks don't do damage. Oh, fuck. I didn't know that either. I think if you have a firework star in the firework that you've loaded, it should explode, right? And, like, deal explosion damage. Creepers are not immune to explosion damage. Ooh, baby. May I take a few stacks of iron, Dark? I'll wait. I'll put them back if you say no. Anyway, open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody walk the Dark Takanuva. There we go. Hell yeah. That door is so awesome, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, cool. Anyway, so this is just the beginning. It isn't 100% done, but, you know. Dark works very hard. He works hard for his money. I thought people could find your location from terrain. No, not anymore. That hasn't been a thing since we updated in 1.19. Of course, we're not on 119. We're on 120 and soon 121. I can't wait. I also can't wait to see what will be back in this room. Okay, so this is the outer edges of the ancient city that I power washed a year ago, and this is the main. What would you call this? The main cathedral? It's not really a cathedral. It's more the main hobbit hole. I don't know. It's a dwarf area. It's very dwarven. Holy crap, I love it. It's all so open and big. And this zombie is so diamondy. Also, in 121, when we were on the temp map last week, I noticed that slimes have a larger reach range. Damn, they take a lot more punishment if you don't have strength, too. Wow, slimes are going to be a problem in Escape the Jack rooms. Like, they are legitimately a force to be reckoned with. Like, you can inadvertently get killed at this point. Do you pick up slime? Guess not. Huh. You should name him something funny. Though I don't know what. But yeah, this place... Mines of Moria, yeah. The mines. I guess it's a mine. I mean, we certainly did do a lot of that, didn't we? With TNT, of course. I don't need more slime balls. We're already so swamped in them. I'm honestly surprised this place isn't crawling with more slime. Also, the usage of the anvil and the cauldron filled with lava as a lighting mechanism is so fucking dope. I know it was so iron intense, but like, holy shit, dude. That's going above and beyond right there. So yeah, this is Dark Takanuva's place thus far. Can't wait to see how it pans out. Shapes up. Whoosh. Back up to the surface. You have slime balls as a souvenir for the jackal. Shut up. Shut up. I'm not going to call it that. That would be horrendous. I need the iron blocks anyway for, what's it? More iron trapdoors than anything else. Iron trapdoors, iron bars, and chains. I use so much more of those than I expected. It is so cool. I agree, Chase. It is so very cool. Having people who can build and are like good at it is always inspiring. Well, back home. The jacking rooms? No, it's the jack rooms because it's a parody of the back rooms. Oh, you uncultured heathens! How can you not know that? Oh. Oh, good night, Elite Splasher. How are you? I'm doing alright. I worked a lot on building this stupid thing today, mostly. I didn't have anything else to do. So, figured I would get more progress. Or the Jack monster will... No, the only monsters you gotta worry about are drowned and skeletons. We were gonna have Vindicators, but I don't think that's terribly realistic with the layout that we gave. For Escape the Jack Rooms 2, we're gonna have to be more careful. And, like, think about how a Vindicator will navigate hallways. I do want to revisit the Vindicator chasing the player as a mechanism for Escape the Jack Rooms 2. Because, for those of you who have, paid any attention, you know that this game is inspired by the Backrooms. And that the Backrooms was, like, revolutionized by Kane Pixels. And Kane Pixels just released a brand new video about 2 days ago now. No, sorry, it was Thursday, so 4 days ago. And let me tell you, that inspired me for the sequel to this. The sequel to this game is going to be even crazier, even more in-depth, and more overwhelming. Definitely going to need all the sculpt for the shit that was blown up. I'm just gonna like wing it. Make my own version. And then quartz stairs. That'll do. What else was destroyed in that area? Okay, so that's just sculpt. Quartz stairs there. And then I want to put a lighting fixture here. I'll have to do that later. I'll leave the torch as a... Or well, maybe I can go back and get enough stuff to make that work. see now. I'd need iron trap doors, chains, end rods, levers. That's like 4 items. Don't have the space. Okay. Dark Eyed Lizard, trim your hamstring hairs for a tutorial on that door. What the fuck? Well, if you need to know where he got that door from, Joe Billy, it was just on YouTube. I don't know what it's listed under. Trim your hamstring hairs. That's a new one on me. Wow. That is crazy, man. Don't go trimming nobody's hamstring hairs now. None of that weird stuff in my chat, please, Joe Billy. If you want to trim someone's hamstring hair, do it another day in another place and time. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll work. I mean, you can get up there, but there's nothing up there to get, so it's not like an off-limits type thing. I don't mind if the player gets up in that area. There. Creeper damaged, more or less averted. Just go fucking crazy. I'm just gonna make this custom. What the hell do I care? Need a lot more. Okay, hopefully that did it. Even though this wasn't in the original design, it'll be fine. Maybe I won't need to get that lighting fixture after all. Maybe the glow lichen will do it. Okay, yeah, I think that looks good. You can't hardly tell any damage occurred there anyway. It's seamless, probably. Good enough. Okay. Where is the nearest exit? I'll have to bust out through here. Man, I can't wait to be done. Like, oh man, I'm longing for it. I just cannot wait to have this project be finished. Okay. Okay, now iron go here. There. That solved my problems, more or less. Oh, shit. Well, maybe not. Ooh, I didn't expect that to, like, kill the fucking item frame. How do I put that back on? So I discovered a trick where if you put... Here it is. You can put a piece of moss over this and it will block it and protect it, kind of. Oops. You could orient ender chests, insert a way to have them blend in with the skull while being a light source. That's not a bad idea. But actually, that isn't a full block though, and so it would be noticeable. I wouldn't want it to be noticeable. We'd have to work with it in some way. I don't know. I'm not thinking about it right now because I think that more or less fixed the problem. How it was dark and then it wasn't. So it should be fine. At least I hope. Okay. Oh boy. There's way too much to build. Okay. Let me go down. Shrink down a bit so that I can just build up the quartz brick. Okay. So this is what I had of the previous quadrant. There we go. It's going to be a little weird getting used to working in this new sector because I don't know, I'm just so used to the structure of everything over there. I mean, more for the top of the tree, for less lichen spamming. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's supposed to look funky. It's not supposed to have like a natural shape. I just wanted to have it be good enough, you know? Maybe the ender chests could be fruits of sorts and grow on the branches too? I don't know. But I don't want to give the player access to an ender chest midway through the game. So that's another thing too. You can easily get a hold of stuff you shouldn't be able to have. So if I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to make it like unopenable. It's a bit of a complicated thing. Like, the more I think about it, the more trouble it sounds. I don't know. We'll have to see. Put some light here to keep things safe for now. Whoa. Oh, but yeah. So, we had this wonderful Cane Pixels release that inspired the hell out of me. What else occurred? Oh, yes, of course, Donald Trump nearly got assassinated again. Oh, boy. What a wild ride. This day, or this year, I should say, just keeps on giving, and not necessarily in a good way. Hey, Elmo. Oh, how we're doing okay. I got a quadrant finished over there. You can see the fruits of my labor, more or less. But yeah, like, this year just keeps getting crazier. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, I don't know, man. Would we all be complaining about how boring everything is if there weren't, you know, unfortunate events like what happened yesterday? Thankfully, they got the guy, but like, I don't know. It's wild. Seems there's no right answer. People will bemoan the craziness, people will bemoan the boring. It's just, oh. At any rate, yeah, I'm doing okay. You can see the video of Trump attempted to, yeah, he was trying to get people to fight for Ukraine, which is like silly. I don't want to go off to a foreign country and die for them. Hardly anyone wants to fight for our country, let alone, you know, a foreign one. Like, it's a no-win situation. Work on your next big base in the single-player world. Okay, cool. Crazy Trimes, they're trying to make him into JFK. Some crazies are like, yeah, that's fine. The guy was gonna film it. That was what got me. He was like, he was all in on being a e-celebrity or some shit. I think that's what he thought was gonna happen. Yeah, I'll shoot a big bad, boogeyman and become super famous. Everybody will love me then. Never quite works out that way, does it? Oh, son of a bitch. You can break this stuff so easily. I just hate the fact that you can destroy quartz structures so readily. It's such a soft material. Assassin had a GoPro, so maybe he's just trying to get famous. Yeah, exactly. That's what everybody said. So I assume that's probably kind of... There's an air of truth to it. No telling, really, unless they've already interrogated him about it and he's revealed that. It could be that he had ulterior motives beyond simply being famous. We'll have to see. That's the fun part about, crazy shit like what's happened, You don't get to know anything until everybody gets to know it. And sometimes you don't get to know anything at all because the certain three-letter organizations decide that, nah, you don't need to know about that. You didn't need to hear this. Nah, that makes us look bad. It didn't happen. Then the real fun stuff begins. Okay, so this is all smooth quartz. I will get that material later. I've decided the best way to tackle a quadrant, instead of going layer by excruciating layer, is to just get all the material types in the quadrant done, and then, go from material type to material type. And then make it all look good. Add in the details, do all the redstone, Son of a bitch. So sick of fucking falling. Oh, of course, now it rains, after I'd already tried to make a transatlantic flight. Jack, don't, they'll get you next. Oh, they better not. Honestly, if I get got by a Fed or some shit, I'm gonna be, like, extra awful to have to deal with. Because, the interrogators, the jailers, like, the people responsible... by the way, I'm totally innocent of any crime. Like, I've never done anything wrong. So, like, if I get got and it's obvious, that it's false, like, I'm gonna be the biggest trouble. I'm gonna be the biggest headache for them. Hopefully they don't just shoot me and kill me and dump me in some ditch somewhere and that's just the end of it. But that's assuming that they don't do that. So I don't know. It's probably not going to happen. I'm not anyone of any import. The idea that they would come after me is actually very laughable. Just because, like, the fuck have I done, I'm not the type to be in the crosshairs. I keep to myself 99% of the time. Okay. It seems like that's all quartz brick on this layer. Oh, this is the floor of the snack rooms area. Yeah, this is the beginnings of that layer. This is a room Universum designed. It was very good. Yeah, here's the snack rooms, or the beginnings of it. You did a great job with this room, Universum. I love it. Hey, Vincent. I got 1/4 of the game finished. I built a quadrant. It's all over there. It's all... I don't know. Waiting. I gotta do this quadrant and then the other two over here. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. Let me remove that for a second so you can see just how dense and crazy all of this is. Like, there's so much going on here. Took a good 2 weeks almost to do this one quad. Hope I can do this one faster. Wow. Sorry for killing you on the tent. Tent map was silly. Fastopia, too. You were making a base on the tent map or something? Well, you know, good luck. Hopefully it doesn't go belly up or whatever. But yeah, this is more or less what I've been doing for a while. Son of a bitch. Breaking a block you didn't mean to break. It's always so painful. Remember Jack the Drip? What? It is insane. Oh, it's going to be even better. So, you know how I'm making this giant area, right? Escape the Jack Rooms 2 is already mentally being prepared for. I've already got the ideas that I want. Most of the ideas, not all of them, but some of them. It's going to be a giant underground, or well, actually it won't be underground. It'll be above and under. It'll be a giant city. And it's going to be a cityscape, but it's going to be the back rooms. And your job will be to work with someone else. So it's going to be co-op. And your job is going to be to get out of the back rooms with a partner and succeed in doing so while being chased by Vindicators. I think that's going to be neat. A neat premise for Escape the Jack Rooms 2. But this time we're going to stray away from using quartz. Like, way too much fucking quartz is going to be used in this. Ugh. I'm back. Cityscape Jack Rooms level 11. Well, it'll be more like a... well, it'll be like from Kane Pixel's latest episode. You will be in this giant 500 by 500, roughly, box that goes up to the build height. And your job is to get out. That's it. Like, it's really just that straightforward. Uh-oh. Knew it. No, this is the duration 3s. Get me back up there. Okay. So yeah, I am so stoked for more Kane Pixels content as well, since he managed to finally put a video out. Son of a bitch. I wish you couldn't set off fireworks on the ground. God, that's so annoying. Oh yeah, our obligatory human skull. Okay, I'm liking this. Use trial chambers for the new game? That depends. I want to have this giant sprawling area that you can look at, you know? Because in that found footage 3 that Kane Pixels put out last Thursday, there was that one moment where you get to watch the central protagonist guy stumble around, and he walks across this sky bridge, and it shows him the scope of the back rooms and how absurd it all is, and it blows his mind, and he goes crazy. He looks at it and he starts laughing, like he loses it. And meanwhile, the city is bathed in this really eerie, dangerous red light. Like blood red light. Like normally street lamps are not red. But these were. And it was so awesome looking. And so I'm going to try to capture that sort of feeling. But we're going to have to like blow up a giant area and then terraform it. So I don't know. Trial chamber, if any trial chambers are in the area for Escape the Jack Rooms 2, it'll get destroyed. Like it's probably not going to last. I make no promises about keeping a trial chamber, whatever, intact. I want the cool factor of this giant fucking cityscape. So it's going to be like deep slate, black stone, you know, whatever other dark colors I can find. Copperator was experimenting with regular bricks. We may do that, I don't know. Hello, Extreme Imagery, how are you? Purpose of fireworks is to light them from below the floor. Not if it doesn't have a fireworks star. We don't use the fireworks star fireworks to fly. We use non-fireworks star fireworks for that. So you shouldn't be able to set off a firework if it doesn't have a star in it. If it doesn't have a fireworks star, it shouldn't be lightable on ground. Because all that's going to do is just waste your gunpowder. When you were attempting to fly, but it's not letting you take off. Because you know the game is mean that way sometimes. So, no, actually, that would be a great help to prevent people from using and discharging fireworks unnecessarily. I've wasted so many fireworks because of that mechanic. And I can literally tell you the last time I set off a firework on 2B2T, it was when we were making the stash at Space Valk 3. Like, that's how long ago that I last messed with fireworks. So, no, actually, fuck regular fireworks. Honestly, you probably shouldn't be able to light them off by hand, period. You should probably have to use a dispenser. Just because. It makes sense. Here we go. Okay. Lots and lots of smooth quartz, damn. Oh, that's why I had to do that. I see now. Oh well, backrooms are fascinating. I know, I love them. It's an awesome setting, and it's a really cool idea, if not fucked with, if not poorly executed. And the way Kane Pixels did it was just superb. So that's why my game is going to be sort of styled similarly. Nether bricks are dark. Yeah, I might try. I might. I don't know. Well, nether brick is red. That's true. That does do it. And if we are able to build the base where I want to build, we should be able to go into the nether freely. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm interested in finishing this, getting this project done, finishing the base, because there's a lot of base left to build. And then we'll probably depart from Ocean's Anomalous for a while. I don't know. We'll see. I'm also curious about Space Falcon 3's fireworks. They were destroyed by the nerds. Don't bother. You won't have them. Nobody has them. They were. I made a box, or sorry, I made a double chest of boxes of them back during the chunk dupe, and they got torched like everything else at the stash. It was in 2019 when we were doing all that. So yeah, no, they got wrecked a long time ago. What you want? It's my cat. Just being a cat. Nothing special, really. You see nether brick is brown? Holy shit, you really are colorblind, Arthur. No, they're a dark maroon color. They're not brown. Nether brick and netherrack are like a reddish, although maroon is the right color for the nether brick, but netherrack is that bright, vibrant red. I don't know, I might have to do something with that. Yeah, like dried blood, exactly. It's a very similar sort of style. I like that giant open cityscape area in Found Footage 3. So like that's the vibe I'm going for. I want to like fake it using red stuff. I've noticed the red tint. Yeah, it was something. You see them as neon lime. I'm not trying to make fun of you, by the way, Arthur. I just was not certain if you were joking when you said you were colorblind or if you legitimately meant it. Apparently you are genuine. Which is fine. You can't help it. It's just interesting, I guess. See them as a dark crimson? No, it's really more of a maroon color than a crimson. Crimson and maroon are... Maroon is dark and less purple. Crimson is bright. Or brighter. It's hard to describe exactly in words. I could show you the colors, though. Tell you which is which, but that's neither here nor there. Neon lime, I know. Check my drink? Why, I already did. I drank my drink. I want more drink, but I can't. Can't leave and get drink. I want to say something. The block I've seen the least in Minecraft is cracked nether brick. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, we could definitely make use of it. Red nether brick and cracked nether brick, as well as just nether brick in general. Yeah, we could definitely make use of a lot of that. Like red concrete, terracotta, wool, and the red and regular nether brick. Yeah, that would definitely be like we could make it the red city or some shit. I don't know. That's definitely worth trying to experiment to duplicate, to recreate rather. Come on, place. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting idea, Arthur. I'm glad you mentioned that. Cool. Oh, damn it. I'm not going to be able to fly with the water here. What do I think of Scientology? I would like all cults and religious fanatics to not be so powerful and dangerous. Every time I hear about Scientology, it's always bad. I'm kind of convinced at this point that we have not, like, we've been hoodwinked, I guess is the right way to put it, into thinking that cults are not around. Like, nah, there aren't any cults anymore. Like, everything is fine. And then you learn that there are organizations like Scientology, and you realize, no, it's actually not fine. So I don't know. Want to stay clear of a lot of that shit, in all honesty. Those people are genuinely creepy. And kind of dangerous, from what I understand. Religions, they are closed off from society. Well, it's not just that. It's the fact that they try to, like, own their followers. Like, they make them give them pretty much everything they own. They make them into slaves and chattel. And it's like, damn. Scientology is one of those religions that's just like fairy tale levels of evil. But I mean, it's still a real organization. Don't you just hate when you overshoot? One of the world's most popular actors runs it? Yeah. I'm wondering what's going on with Scientology, why it's been so quiet lately. Because cult can't stay quiet for very long. They almost always end up being, you know, in the public light one way or for one reason or another. Like, they almost always are a thing you hear about. You can't help it. They can't help it, I should say. It feels really weird that a space that I've walked around in fully complete before isn't fully complete. It's just, it's a different feeling of crazy. Makes me think I'm like dreaming. But I know how all this structure pans out, you know? God, I just wish this shit was done. Okay. Oh, welcome back, Mike. Also, that reflection effect is starting to really, like, kick in hard. Bit of lack of heat of attention. Yeah, for now, but people will always remember they exist. And they'll inevitably start, you know, talking about them again, which then gets them on everyone's radar, and then they realize, oh shit, they've been acting up behind the scenes and nobody paid any attention. And we were talking about cults, in case you were wondering. Why did I stop using shaders? I'm not able to use the shaders and Lightmatica and have it be like good. I'll go back to using shaders when this game is finished. When the building is finished, rather. The game is fine when you use shaders on it. It's just not having the luxury of using Lightmatica and shaders, because the two don't really work. it's fine. It'll more or less work out. Just have to get it to where this whole project is finished. Oh, man. Oh, that's right. I gotta get to bed early tonight. I forgot. School in the morning. Praise the young. What? No, I'm not praising anything. Unless that something is the sun, I'm not praising it. You know who you are. I know who you are. Person whispering to me. Okay. How good? How far along is this? Okay, I think I got all the quartz brick on this layer. Okay. Disappears in the machine? No, I don't. Sorry. Stop whispering those awful things to me. You know who you are. I will say your name on stream and tell everyone you're back. I'll blow your cover. Person whispering to me. You know. I will leverage this threat against you. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I think this is all I can get away with doing for one evening. I gotta do end of the night stuff, get some food in me. I didn't really have much of a way of dinner. Get to bed. Move all this junk tomorrow. We may or may not do user worlds, it depends. I haven't had anyone submit anything, so just depends. I've got a lot of prep and moving and shit to do. But yes, thank you again to everybody who's given me items, specifically Osmobite. Because, like, without these items, like, holy shit. Okay, so... No, these only go in here. Shit. Okay. Need to store that. There we go. Empty boxes. So yeah, this project's come quite far already. I don't know that I could have farmed all this shit up all on my own. Have I played the Stoneworks server? No, I don't touch any other servers. Minecraft chat is blocked. It took me the time to know you were meant by somebody whispering to you. Yeah, in game. Sorry. If that was confusing, I didn't mean to confuse. All right, them's empty boxes. Yeah, we still got lots and lots of quartz brick left to lay. So, one last thing. Since we were supposed to get 121 starting like, or that test server or some shit, starting back Saturday or Sunday. Wonder what the deal is with that, why it kinda... Why did that fizzle, you know? What's going on, Mouse Master? Why did Mouse Master not update us, I have to wonder. Curious. Oh well. I'm sure we'll get an update of some kind, or a testing server or something. Something will occur tomorrow, I'm sure. Oh well. At any rate, I've got lots and lots and lots of building. Transferring of items. I gotta make a new central area over here. So, like, there's probably room for a bit of a staging area on this back area. Throw all the items over here. I don't know, something like that. Something that's quicker and easier to access than going all the way over here, because we're done with this quadrant until I get it up in here. Up in here, there's a lot of work and tunnels and other redstone bits to carve out up in the ceiling. Up in the ceiling, there's more. So, like, it's not ready to be finalized. This quadrant is not technically done. It's just, like, aesthetically done. So when I'm done with all 4 quadrants up to the ceiling, I can then use the master schematic to ensure that I'm more or less running everything the way I want it to be. And then I can do all the upper stuff. So, like, right over in here, yeah, right up in this section, I've got to hollow out all of this to make room for the item system, which is in this back corner. And then next door to the item system, literally like right here, so I've got to drain all the water in here, is the card processor, where the power cards... Or no, sorry, this is where the power cards are distributed, the card distribution system. And then over here, we've got... Fuck, what was over in here? Wasn't there like an item something or another system? Yeah, the card power system is over in here, where it, like, processes what the cards do. That's in this section. And then there's a bunch of, like, wiring and pipes I'm going to be running down here. So you're not really going to be in this area, but you're going to kind of be in this area. It's important. I was never really certain what I was going to do with the under the floor section. So yeah, the game will be directly under the floor, as it turns out. Lots of big open spaces, which are transfer areas for, like, more items and more, you know, it's an avenue for the players to escape, because remember, these storm drains are an escape route from the game. So every storm drain is its own unique exit that you have to figure out how to get into. And then I think that'll do it, honestly. And then we've got to move the mobs. Ooh, that's going to be a tough one. Where is the skeleton? Yeah, the skeleton spawner. Having this skeleton spawner here was more benefit than I knew. Because having this fucker here to channel mobs into, this is going to be useful. I may end up having to dig trenches or tunnels to, like, wash the skeletons into their respective areas. I don't know yet. So yeah, that's obviously all the work for the future. Future me will have a lot on his plate. Future me has a lot right now, current me. Or sorry, current me has a lot on my plate right now. So that's how it is. Thank you all so much for coming out and giving me a moment of your time. You're working on your world? Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about that, S-Man. Do your job. Or do what you do, I mean. But yeah, thank you all so much. Y'all have a great evening. I will catch you all tomorrow for User Worlds. So if you have a world you want me to review, send it in the Discord. So just join the Discord link below and go to the User Worlds tab and shoot it over to me. You know, just don't be afraid to ping me. Something like that. And just give it to me. And I will happily show it off on stream tomorrow. Other than that, if not, I think we'll just be building mostly. Because, lots and lots and lots of work has yet to be done. Take care, everybody. Y'all have a great night. Make sure to leave a like and a comment and subscribe and all that shit. And Yeah, I got to get my button gear and start on episode 6 of Storytime with Jack, now that I think about it. I've got the script in its rough state. I haven't finalized it. But after I get that done, I think we'll be ready to start more craziness for episode 6. And hopefully I can also, like, make a video of me producing this fucking game. Or actually, no, I'll probably just show off the game and then do a video of everybody who plays it. Something like that. Whatever. Y'all have a good one. Goodbye.